Hello, ambitious career professionals. Welcome to the Edge Career Channel. I'm Yvonne E Robinson. If you want practical career strategies that you can implement for growth, pivots, and promotions, you are in the right place. If career growth matters to you, subscribe and let's get into today's strategy. If you've been saying, I think I need a new job, but you're not even sure what that job is, this video is for you. Because the problem usually isn't the job, it's the lack of clarity. I work with incredibly talented professionals who feel stuck, restless, or disconnected at work. And when we talk it through, most of the time they don't actually need to quit right away. That's good news, right? What they need is a clear direction because when you don't have clarity, every role starts to feel wrong. You scroll job boards, you update your resume, you might even apply for some of those jobs, but nothing feels aligned. And without clarity, even the right job feels wrong. Career clarity isn't about knowing the exact job title. Career clarity is understanding what stage of your career you're in, what you want more of and less of, and how you want to use your experience going forward. That's how you stop chasing roles and start designing careers. Let's make this practical and look at a three-step process to get clarity and to reset your career. Step one, we're going to look at what's no longer working. Step two, we're defining what growth means. Step three, we're focusing on themes versus titles. So let us begin with step one, identifying what's no longer working. Not in vague terms like I'm tired, but things like, is it the pace? Is it the people? Lack of growth? The type of work? Or is it lack of influence? Now, pause, grab a pen, and write this at the top of the page. I am done tolerating. Now you're going to list three things. Examples might be, I am done tolerating unclear priorities. I am done tolerating being overworked without recognition. I am done tolerating work that doesn't use my strengths. I am done tolerating being the go-to person with but not being promoted. This step matters because clarity starts with honesty, and if you can't name what's not working, you'll keep repeating it in your next role. The next step is to define what growth means today. What growth means at this stage of your life because growth changes over time. Early in your career, growth means learning, stability, and proving yourself. In mid career, growth might mean the following: influence, leadership, flexibility, better compensation, or even purpose. I want you to complete this sentence. At this stage of my career, growth looks like, and put some examples to it. Growth looks like more strategic work and less execution, or leading people and making decisions. Better work life integration without losing momentum. Growth looks like doing work that feels meaningful and respected. Growth looks like, and you finish that. At this stage of my career, growth looks like, that's your compass. Now, step three. This is where most smart professionals get stuck. They keep jumping straight to titles and they say things like, should I be a manager? Should I be a director? Should I pivot into consulting? Should I do project management? But titles don't create the clarity you need. What title does, it creates some options for you, and too many options without direction creates overwhelm. So here's what I teach instead: focus on themes and not job titles. Themes are the patterns that show up when you're doing your best work. The kind of work you want to do repeatedly. The problem you like solving, the impact you want to have, regardless of the title. Let me give you a quick example. Job title thinking sounds like I'll apply for project manager, I'll apply for program manager, operations manager, and maybe product manager. Theme thinking looks like I want to lead cross functional work. I want to improve broken processes. I want to solve problems with visible impact. I want to influence decisions, not just execute tasks. Now, look what happens. Those themes can show up in many titles: project manager, program manager, operations lead, transformational lead, process improvement lead, PMO manager, and PMO means project management office. Change lead. So you stop guessing and now you start filtering. Here's the filter question. Does this role let me do my themes most of the week? That one question will save you months of confusion. Let's pull your themes quickly. Write these 4 prompts down. Write this down. I'm proud when I'm, and then you finish that sentence. I lose track of time when I'm, and then you finish that one. People rely on me for, finish. In my next role, I want more of X and less of Y. Answer fast, don't overthink it. Now look for repeated words or ideas and circle the repeated ones. These repeats are your themes. And here's what you want to do next. Choose your top 3 themes and go and find 3 job descriptions. Read them, not to apply, but just to test it. And ask, would I get to do most of my themes this week? Or would I get to do my themes most of the week in this role? If the answer is no, that's not your next chapter. No, no, no. So now let's turn this into a simple 7-day plan. Let's go. Write your done tolerating list. I'm done tolerating X, Y, and Z. Write your 1-sentence growth definition. Day 3, do the theme exercise and pick your top 3 themes. Day 4, list 10 job titles that could match your themes. Day 5, read 3 job descriptions and test them using your themes. Day 6, write a short direction statement for yourself. I'm targeting roles where I can focus on X, Y, and Z. And on day 7, decide on your next step. You're going to clarify, explore, reposition, and then apply with intention. That's how you stop reacting and start leading your career. Now, if you want to go deeper, and you should, your next step is to take this clarity and turn it into a clear strategy. So watch the next video, personal SWOT analysis example. It's the perfect follow-up because it helps you identify your strengths, your gaps, your opportunities, and your next move. So watch it next, personal SWOT analysis example. And subscribe to the Edge Career channel for practical career strategy that you can implement for growth, pivots, and promotions. And I will see you in the next video.